Miller Motorsports, and that is all part of Ford Racing's High Performance Driving School. Now he's got to let this thing warm up for just a couple of minutes before we let this thing rip. So while he does that, I'm going to tell you about the other great Mustangs that we have in the lineup. I'm going to kick it off with the GT. Now if you guys looked at that motor stand over there, you may have noticed a new number on that 5-liter engine. It's 420. We gave you guys more horsepower in that new GT. We were able to take some things that we learned from the Boss 302 and integrate it into that motor. Streamline the valve train, give you factory headers, factory cold air intake, as well as those high energy coil packs. That's going to give you 420 horse, 390 torque, making it a world-class V8 power plant. Now if you want to go to the next level of performance when it comes to the Mustang, you go to the Boss 302. How many of you guys like that new Gotta Have It green color you guys saw in the middle of the display? You certainly can't miss that. And then we also have the new School Bus Yellow, which is available only on the Laguna Seca package. Now the Boss 302 is powered by a high-performance 5-liter with Boss-specific components, pushing out 444 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. But where the Boss really shows its stuff is when you let it loose on the track. With that 5-way adjustable Bilstein shock setup, you can throw it through the corners and you have over 1 G of lateral forces before those tires will start to break loose. And if you know anything about performance and handling, 1 G is a very high benchmark when it comes to Mustang performance. But just when you guys couldn't think it could get any better, we have the Shelby GT500 for 2012. It's a 5.4 aluminum block V8 pushing out 550 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. But you guys don't want to hear me talk about it anymore, right? You guys want to hear what this thing sounds like. All right, well here's the thing guys. We want to have somebody ride shotgun for the last run that we're going to do. So I'm going to ask you guys a little trivia question. What was the name that they gave to the 67 Shelby GT500? Who said elevator? Take the stairs, we don't have an elevator. All right, sir, what is your name? All right, man, well let's get you loaded up in this car, introduce you over to Ty. All right, now here's the moment of truth, guys. I'm gonna need your help to kick this Mustang as loud as you can, because it is the last night of the auto show. We've been showing off all week, and we're gonna continue to do it. So, the harder Ty is gonna drop the hammer on this bad boy. So are you ready, Chicago?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The rev limiter, 7,000 RPMs, spinning those wheels at 140 miles an hour, and he was only in 4th gear, guys. He had 2 left to go. Now, Priest, I gotta ask you, man, you're a Mustang fan. What did you think about that? He's got his heart pumping a little bit, he can't even talk. Well, hey guys, this is our last run. What do you say we do it one more time?
Yeah!
Well, you know what, guys? This time we are going to pay homage to the man whose name is on the side of this car, Mr. Carroll Shelby himself. So when I give you that 3, 2, 1 countdown, you guys yell Shelby as loud as you can. So here we go, Chicago. 3, 2, 1!
Shelby!
Let's hear it, guys!
Yeah!
Again, guys, 140 miles an hour, 7,000 RPMs. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is putting their powertrains under this kind of torture test other than Ford. This is the same GT500 that was in LA, that was in Detroit, and we brought it here to you guys in Chicago. We have run this bad boy over 600 times. And trust me, a dyno pull is no easy task. It is very hard on engines, and this thing is still running as good as the first day we got here. So thanks a lot, guys, for coming to the Ford display. Make sure you talk to your product specialists that are all hanging out around the display.